Good day, everyone. Today, I prepared another video lesson. I hope that you will learn again from this video. Keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And stay safe, everyone. In our previous lesson, we have learned about kinetic energy. We have differentiated energy in mechanics as to kinetic and potential. For our today's lesson, we will be discussing about potential energy. But before that, let us have a brief review of what we have learned about kinetic energy. Question number 1. Kinetic energy is the energy an object has due to its A. Position, B. Weight, C. Motion, D. Gravity. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If your answer is motion, then you get it correct. Next is, let us have a computation for kinetic energy. So again, may typographical error lang dito. So I will be just don't mind it. Huwag yun na lang pansinin. Basta yan ay 2 meter per seconds. So, write the given. Just like what you did on the last video lesson. So, I'll give you time to answer this. Take your time. Don't forget to write the given. Since there is already a clue, since meron na mga units na nakalagay, kukopihin nyo na lang. Okay, take your time. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The given mass is 4 kilogram. The velocity is 2 meter per second. The formula of kinetic energy is 1/2 mv squared. 1/2 is 4 kilogram. 2, 1/2 of 4. 1/2 of 4 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So remember that on our discussion, last video lesson, we have learned that energy can be defined as the capacity to do work. Energy makes change. It does things for us. In strict scientific term, energy is classified into 2 main forms, namely kinetic and potential. So, na-discuss na nga natin yung kinetic energy nung nakaraang video lesson. The simplest case of mechanical work is when an object is standing still and we force it to move. The energy of moving object is called kinetic energy. So, inaral na nga natin yun. For an object of mass moving with velocity of magnitude, this energy can be calculated using the formula kinetic energy is equal to 1/2 mv squared. So this time, let us discuss about potential energy. If kinetic energy is the energy of motion, potential energy is the energy stored within an object. It is the energy held by an object because of its position relative to other objects. So, tandaan, if kinetic energy, kung si kinetic energy is the energy of motion, potential energy is the energy of an object because of its position. When we say position, ito ba ay nasa mataas na lugar, something like that. The energy of an object above the ground is called potential energy because it is stored energy. It has the potential to do work once released. Think of water held in a dam. It has potential energy. Once released, the water has the potential to move objects along its way. So don't forget that. Potential energy has two types. You have the gravitational potential energy and the elastic potential energy. Gravitational potential energy is defined as the energy acquired by an object by virtue of its height above the earth, while elastic potential energy is the energy stored in elastic, stretchable, or compressible materials like rubber bands, springs, and an arrow drawn into a bow, foams, and many more. The amount of elastic potential energy stored in such a device is related to the amount of stretch of the device. The more stretch is done, the more stored energy there is. Whereas sa gravitational potential energy naman, nakalagay yung object sa mas mataas na lugar, mas mayroon siyang mataas na gravitational potential energy. Okay, we know therefore that energy is the capacity to do work. So, the formula for potential energy of an object is P is equal to mgh, where m is equals mass in kilograms, g is the acceleration due to gravity, and h is equal to the height of the object. So, pakitandaan lang, the unit of mass is kilogram. Height has different types of unit. But we will use meters. Meters ang gagamitin natin. Where kapag ang nakita nyo sa given is kilometer, ko-convert muna siya sa meters. But don't worry, I will not give problems in potential energy na ang unit ng height ay kilometers. So don't worry. The mass of the object times the acceleration due to gravity is the same as the weight of the object in newtons. The acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meter per second squared, and that is the constant value. So, I think na pag-aralan na natin yan when our topic is about acceleration due to gravity. Ang ginamit natin doon ay 10 meter per second dahil ni-round off natin. But for this computation, for potential energy, we will be using the constant value, the exact value, which is 9.8 meter per second squared. So, tandaan, constant ang value ng acceleration due to gravity. Nala sa Earth tayo. Mababago yan pag nagpunta kayo sa Moon, sa Pluto, kasi iba yung acceleration due to gravity doon. Okay. Let's have a sample problem. What is the potential energy of 2 kilogram potted plant that is on a 1 meter high plant stand? Okay, kokopyahin lang natin yung given. So, dalawa lang yung hahanapin nyo dyan. Although the formula is potential energy is equal to mgh, constant ang value ng g or ng gravity. 9.8 meter per second squared. That is acceleration due to gravity. So, mass is equal to 2 kilogram. Ayan siya, 2 kilogram. And the height is 1 meter. What is asked? You have to compute for the potential energy. For letter C, the formula in computing for potential energy is equal to mgh, mass times acceleration due to gravity times height. So, for our solution, substitute lang natin yung given yung formula natin. 2 kilogram. So, naulit lang dito yung formula. Isa lang dapat yan. Then, 1 meter. So, 2 times 9.8 times 1. Then, your answer is 19.6. Kasi, 2 times 9.8 is 19.6. 19.6 times 1, yun pa din yung sagot nyo. Because any number multiplied by 1 is the number. So, our unit is kilogram, meter squared, per second squared, or joule. So, madali lang siya. Puro multiplication lang. Okay, again, write the given, the formula. Substitute the formula with the given. And then, multiply. Then, you have the final answer. Next sample problem. What is the potential energy of a 3 kilogram ball that is placed on a top of a table which is 2 meter high? Okay, 3 kilogram. Medyo napapabilis ba tayo? Nabibilisan ba kayo? Okay, what do you call that? The value of acceleration due to gravity is constant. Lagi niyo itong tandaan. 9.8 meter per second squared. The height of the table is 2 meters. Then, what is asked? The formula for potential energy is mgh. Okay, solution. So, ikakopy lang natin yung 3 kilogram dito. So, you have 3 kilogram. Ayan na naman siya. Naulit na naman. Then, 2 meters. Okay. 2 meters. Pag kayo nag-compute sa notebooks ninyo, isa lang yung ilalagay yung unit na doble lang dito. Hindi ko siya napansin. Next is your answer. 3 times 9.8. Sige nga, try it on your notebook. Pwedeng you multiply it manually. So, 3 times 9.8 is 29.4. So, 29.4 times 2, then your answer is 58.8. So, 58.8 kilogram. Meter squared per one. Alright, the given mass is 5 kilogram. Kung 5 kilogram ang sagot nyo, very good. The given height is, okay, very good, 3 meters. Kukopiahin nyo lang naman yan. Formula for potential energy is mgh. For the solution, okay, 5, 3, okay, 5 times 9.8 is 49 times 3, then the answer is 147. Our unit is kilogram, meter squared, per second squared. Very good. Next problem. A 4 kilogram body was raised up a height of 10 meters. Calculate the potential energy possessed by the body. Okay, I'll give you 20 seconds. Okay. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay, let's answer. The given mass is... What is your answer? Very good. 4 kilogram. Okay. The acceleration due to gravity again is constant, 9.8 meter per second squared. The height is 10 meters. And then the formula is mgh for 4 kilogram, then 10 meters. 4 times 9.8 is 39.2 times 10. Then you have 392. Very good. So, madali lang naman, di ba? Okay, let's check your understanding. Number 1, potential energy is the energy an object has due to its... Kung tinandaan nyo, nasabi yan sa unang part ng discussion. Letter A, position. B, weight. C, mass. D, motion. 5 seconds. Time's up. What is your answer? If your answer is letter A, then you are correct. Potential energy is the energy an object has due to its position. The higher the position is, the greater the potential energy. Next. Where does a car on a hill have the most potential energy? A, top of the hill. B, bottom of the hill. C, halfway down the hill. D, it has the same potential energy at all points. 5 seconds. Saan kaya may mas pinakamataas na potential energy ng sasakyan? Sa tuktok ba? Sa gitna ba? Sa ilalim ba? Sa gitna ba? O pare-parehas lang? What is your answer? The answer is letter A. Of course, sa pinakamataas na posisyon, doon may mas mataas na potential energy. So, it is gravitational potential energy. If a red ball is higher than a blue ball and both balls have the same mass, which ball has more potential energy? A, red ball. B, blue ball. C, they both have the same potential energy. Analyze the question. Dali-dali lang yan. Okay, your answer? Aling bola yung may mataas na potential energy? Of course, the ball with the most or which has more potential energy is the ball that is on a higher position, that is the red ball. Okay, thank you again for watching this video lesson. Thank you for watching. See you again next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Have a nice day.